Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today we are discussing question and answers for Microsoft Azure Cosmos DB Developer Specialty DP-420. If you find this content helpful, please like, comment and subscribe. You can download the complete list of question and answers from the playlist link provided in the description. Do share please. The question is, you plan to create an operational system that will store data in an Azure Cosmos OB for NoSQL account. You need to configure the account to meet the following requirements. Support Spark queries. Support the analysis of data from the last 6 months. Only pay for the analytical compute when running queries. Which three options should you perform? Each correct answer presents the part of the solution. Note: each correct section is worth 1 point. The options are: Option A, create an Azure Synapse linked service. Option B, create a container and set the time to live to 6 months. Option C, create a container and set the analytical property to 6 months. Option D, create an Azure Synapse pipeline. Option E, create an Azure Databanks notebook. Option F, enable Azure Synapse link for the account. The correct answers are option C, E and F. Our next question is, you have a database in Azure Cosmos DB for NoSQL account. The database contains a container named container1. The indexing mode container1 is set to none. You configure Azure Cognitive Search to extract data from container1 and make the data searchable. You discover that the Cognitive Search index is missing all the data from the Azure Cosmos DB index. What should you resolve the issue? The options are: Option A, modify the index attributes in Cognitive Search to searchable. Option B, modify the index attributes to Cognitive Search to retrieval. Option C, change the indexing mode to container1 to consistent. Option D, modify the indexing policies to container1 to exclude the path. The correct answer is option C. Our next question is, drag drop. You have an Azure Synapse Analytics workspace named Workspace 1 that contains a serverless SQL pool. You have an Azure Table Storage account that stores operational data. You need to replace the table storage account with Azure Cosmos DB for NoSQL. The solution must meet the following requirements. Support queries from the serverless SQL pool. Only pay for analytical compute when running queries. Ensure the analytical processes do. Note: affect operational processes. Which three actions should you perform in sequence? To answer, move the appropriate actions from the list of the actions to the answer area and arrange them in correct order. Please have a look at the actions. The actions are: in Workspace 1, create a dedicated SQL pool. In Azure Cosmos DB account, create a table that has unlimited storage capacity. Create an Azure Cosmos DB for NoSQL account. Enable Azure Synapse link. Create a database and a container that has analytical store embed. Now look for the answer. The answers are: create an Azure Cosmos DB for NoSQL account, enable Azure Synapse link, create a database and a container that has analytical store enabled. Our next question is, you have an application that queries an Azure Cosmos 06 for NoSQL account. You discover the following two queries run frequently. Please have a look at the queries. You need to minimize the request units RU consumed by reads and writes. What should you create? The options are option A composite index for name DESC timestamp ASC. Option B a composite index for name ASC timestamp DESC. Option C a composite index for name ASC timestamp ASC and a composite index for name timestamp disk. Option D a composite index for name ASC timestamp ASC. The correct answer is option D. If you find this content helpful, please like, comment and subscribe to our channel. You can download the complete list of valid, tried, tested and updated question and answers from the playlist link provided in the description. Wishing you all the very best. Thank you.